Hey everyone, this is Neo, and thanks again for supporting my channel. Today I have some bad news that I think we all need to hear in 2026. You've seen news, headlines, videos everywhere showing how young African men from Kenya to South Africa, Uganda, Nigeria, and beyond, they are leaving home thinking they're heading to do these good jobs as drivers, as guards, as technicians, or even security roles. And most of these jobs are based in Russia or areas around. And so the bad news is before you apply yourself or tell your brother or cousin or a friend to jump on that job advertisement you just saw, please listen to me carefully. The thing is, what you didn't know is many of these men that apply and get the job, they never return home alive. Their bodies are left on the battlefield. The families back home, they keep waiting for phone calls that never come. And these are not rumors or me trying to exaggerate things. No, these are real African lives being lost right now in Russia's war. And we all know life across our continent can be hard sometimes. Jobs are scarce. Rent doesn't wait. School fees don't wait either. And, you know, your parents might be sick or your children may be hungry. And so when you see a message promising a pay of, let's say, 200 to 400,000, whatever currently you use, this is a high pay for easy job or easy work. And with the struggle there, it feels like it's hope. It feels like doors are finally now opening. And so the thing is, our brothers who get these jobs, they don't go because they're foolish. No, they go because they love their families. They just want to send the money home and build the future. They want to provide for those who depend on them. But of course, that love they have for their kids, their families, is weaponized and is being weaponized across Africa. And so instead of these people getting these jobs that they want or thought they were applying for, they are, they are pushed straight into Russia's war in Ukraine. And instead of that big salary they thought they were going to get, boom, they're handed a gun. And instead of building the future they want, of course, they're just surviving. They're trying to fight and survive another day. And you've seen it. Ukraine has reported over 1,400 Africans from 36 countries, 36, who are fighting on Russia's side. And many of these people, they are tricked into it. And of course, these numbers could be a little bit higher. Of course, Kenya alone has confirmed 200 citizens that were caught in the same trap. South Africa is still investigating at least for 17 men who were also given these false promised jobs. And there is a lot more reports coming from Uganda. Some reports are coming from Nigeria. Some reports are coming from Cameroon, Togo, I think Somalia. And so young men are still deceived in exact the same ways. And they receive no training at all or just very little. And boom, immediately after, they are sent to the deadliest front lines. And with no experience, many die quickly and their bodies are often not returned home. The good thing is some governments are stepping in. Kenya has repatriated, I think, 28 or more so far. But of course, too many families are still waiting in silence, and it's painful. So these are not just numbers. These are our brothers. These are brothers who are suffering right there. And there are some who survived and we can listen to them. And when we do some videos you've watched, is they're all warning us not to fall into the same trap. For example, I think Evans, he was like this Kenyan athlete who went thinking, he was going into sports or running these opportunities and then ended up signing some paperwork that he couldn't even read because they're not in Swahili or English. They're in a language he can't understand. And then soon after, put in a military training and sent to the front line. So it's heartbreaking if you watch the whole clip because he did all this for his 16-year-old daughter. And he just got treated and now is a prisoner of begging to try to get back home. This is crazy. There's a lot more stories. There is the story of Chege from Kiambu in Kenya, who was promised a driver job. Then he actually traveled with 10 other Kenyans from his group, and boom, their passports taken, forced into the military contracts, and then hitting, of course, the front lines. And the bad truth here, the bad thing is, all of the 10 that he went with, all those friends, they were killed. He just survived by pretending that he was mentally unwell so that they could just pull him out of the combat. So, guys, they're telling us this is a death trap. The chances of making it back home alive is almost zero. This is, you've watched, there's so many other videos, there are so many other reports from Uganda, Nigeria. You see survivors everywhere talking about how they are promised these jobs to be work in supermarkets, airports, uh, security, all kinds of things, and then they show all other videos too, terrible videos showing how Africans are being mistreated, called disposable. Some even they're strapped with explosives and sent as hackers. Damn, that's crazy. So mothers, of course, across the continent, they are holding on to the last photos of their sons that they received on WhatsApp. We know a story of this survivor who hid under some dead bodies for days and drank his own urine just to stay alive. So these men are not criminals. They are not mercenaries by choice. No. They are sons, some are fathers and brothers whose hope was just stolen just like that. And so please, these if these contracts you sign are not in your language, don't sign them. If these jobs are too good to be true, they're not good. Don't go. Don't go. Just avoid them. And I just want to end here. But if this message touched you, or if you find it useful, like it, share it, tell me what you think, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Uh, but most important thing is I want you to stay safe. Whether you're going through some tough times, trying to make ends meet, it's easy to get attracted by these jobs giving such high pay, especially in during this economy. And but life is very precious, and it's good we hold on tight to it and not just let go. Uh, Please be safe out there. Help your brothers and sisters. Keep them safe. Report when you see such kind of ads on Telegram or WhatsApp groups, because we've seen some survivors, and of course we know there's so many other victims that we will probably never see or know about. Thanks again for supporting the channel. I will see you in the next video.